Hello guys. No, there is no need to adjust your screens. What you are seeing is real life right now. Yes it is. Today I want to go through the InStyler. Guys, I've had such a love-hate relationship with this tool and I've finally gotten it to work for me, and I want to show you how I got it to work for me. It is very good, but it drove me insane. Like, I was that close to bringing it back. Like, I genuinely was. Only actually my hairdresser was like, oh, they're brilliant, it's so good. I was like, okay, there has to be something about this. Everyone has them, everyone loves them. What is the story? What am I missing? So what I'm gonna do is give you 5 tips as to how your InStyler can work for you, because I had no idea. I was like, what is this thing? How do I work this thing? What's the story? So if that sounds like something that you want to see, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so right, story with the hair today. I was at the gym this morning, washed my hair, kind of let it dry and put it back in a ponytail or a bun or whatever. I don't even know what was going on with it today. So it is, obviously it's dry, and then I got caught in a rain shower. So like, that's, like, Mike actually called me Wurzel Gummidge when I come in from work. Wurzel Gummidge. Tip number 1 is definitely don't give up on this, and also coupled in with that, I guess, is practice makes perfect with this hair tool. So let's just start with talking about the InStyler Max itself. So it has bristles down here and also a plate here that heats up, and it has a cylinder here that heats up and rotates, and it also then has its power on button. So what I'm going to do now is power it on. So you're going to hear it move the first time. That's what you're going to hear, and then this dial here is going to flash until it's heated up. So you have your 4 heat settings here, and it heats up to the hottest, and then you can press it to dial it down if you need to. Tip number 2 on this is scrap the training wheels. So with your pack, with your box, your InStyler is going to come with a kind of a guard that kind of guards this piece here, and of course I have lost it. I don't know if it's fully lost it, but I was kind of falling over it up to today, and now I can't find it anywhere. So basically it's kind of like it's like a little ladder that sticks on the side of your InStyler, and it's just so you don't burn yourself. It's while you're getting used to it so you don't burn yourself, but I have found that that actually made me burn myself even more. Now look it, figure it out for yourself, see what works for you, but for me, I needed to just take the training wheels off and go for it. Tip number 3 is to get yourself gloves. Guys, this bad boy burns, and it burns bad. I actually have, I think it's kind of gone now, but on holidays I gave myself a really bad burn up here, and I've burnt my hands with it. Like, I'm not overly clumsy as a person, but it does burn, so definitely get yourself gloves. If you've seen my Babyliss straightening brush video, my first video, I will link it up here if you want to have a look at it, but if you've seen that, you'll know that I got this glove with that, and that's what I use with the InStyler as well. However, you can get cotton gloves in any pharmacies that you go into. You'll get cotton gloves and you can use them. So I definitely would recommend gloves, particularly when you're getting used to the InStyler. Use your gloves. Let's not get burned. Number 4 is that using the InStyler, particularly for curls. So InStyler, by the way, can straighten and can curl your hair, but I mean, everyone has a straightener. Like, I just really use this for curling or giving my hair a nice kind of wave. I find that your InStyler is better on day old hair, to be completely honest. So if I want this to be as nice as it can be, maybe not even day old hair, but maybe like if you wash your hair the night before and then curl your hair the following morning, it's going to hold a nice curl because it's a little bit older. It's got a little bit of oil through it and rainwater and whatever else, and it's going to hold it a little bit better. We'll come to number 5 towards the end. So what I'm going to do is just start off by putting a heat protectant on my hair. So the one I'm using is the Joico Smooth Cure. I have this years and years and years. So what I'm going to do now is just brush my hair out and section it off. Ow. So I was listening to Paramore coming home from work, and I decided then to just change up my makeup for this video, and I was very much Paramore inspired. I'm not sure if the yellow is going to come up on camera, but I said I'd throw on a bit of makeup, you know. So my hair's all brushed out. I normally get it from kind of like my temples here, bring it around, section it off. So we're starting with our InStyler. We're all heated up to our 4 bars, and I use 4 bars because I want my curls to hold. What I'm gonna do is place it over my head. That's kind of how I don't know, I think that was kind of the trick that I started to use. Using this kind of over my head and pulling the curl away from my face. And I'm wrapping this around. You can see how you could burn your ear so easily, right? Wrapping this around, and then I'm holding down the InStyler, and you're going to hear a noise. If you want the InStyler to go the other way, you kind of clap it down twice, so like this. I don't really like count how long I do it for, but then we get a nice little curl. Oh gosh, okay, the end of that isn't great, but it's fine, we can come back to it. So the idea of the InStyler, you like clicking it together, is that it turns, this barrel turns a different way. So one of the things that took me ages to get my head around about the InStyler was that because it changes direction, I was like, how am I supposed to know what way my hair is going, what direction the InStyler is going? I can't see it, it's black, like I don't understand, how is everyone else getting this and I'm not? But right, and I'm not going to really be able to show you this, you're going to have to do this yourself and experience it. If the InStyler is going the right way, it'll kind of give a little pull, so it'll kind of like pull your hair tight into it, and that's what you want. If you're finding that it's just going on your hair and you're not getting that taut kind of pull, it's not the right way, and you need to do your double clap, right? So that's going to be really hard for me to show you, but I'm going to try, okay? So look, when I double clap, this is going to be so hard to see. When I double clap on this, you're going to see the hair kind of being pulled in a little bit. See? The actual InStyler itself moved in a little bit on my hair. That's how you know. So I kind of hold it a little bit and then curl it itself. So again, because my under hair is quite short, it's going to be kind of scraggly and crappy, but we don't care because you're not going to really be able to see that. You know what, I'm kind of growing my hair for the InStyler because I think that if you have proper long hair, like I used to have long hair, I can imagine doing the ends of your long hair would be so simple, whereas doing your short bits of shorter hair is actually quite hard. So I'm just going to carry on, do the rest of my under bit and a little bit up here, and then I'll come back and show you the top because that's a little bit longer and we'll do that a little bit differently. So yeah, let's go fast forward. Okay guys, we're nearly there. So I have this side done and this side done, and now I'm going to do the top part of my hair. So I think I did this in my pin curl video as well. So what I like to do is section the top bit kind of by itself, and instead of like I was doing here and like curling and pointing them down, I kind of curl them away. Does that make sense? So what I'm doing is brushing it through, section off a piece here. Okay, so let's just take that bit there, brush it through to kind of bring the direction of the hair back the way, and then with your InStyler you're going to go back the way like this. So you're kind of curling it away from the crown of your head. And then just let it fall out. So just leave it there. Even though it looks crazy, let's just leave it there. I don't back comb my hair or do anything like that, but I do find that this gives it a little bit of volume because you're kind of curling it away as opposed to down. Does that make sense? You can really see that grab with the InStyler actually moving towards the hair once you have it in the right direction. I hope you can see that at least. Alright. Yeah, okay, so we look sufficiently crazy and that's cool. That's what we want. We want to look crazy because you look crazy before you look great. Like that's just how the process goes. You're gonna see here, we have kind of some hair that kind of doesn't really know what it's doing. So what I like to do with that is kind of pull it and just straighten it out a little bit. If you have or had or whatever like me curly hair, you'll always have the bit kind of at your scalp that always decides it doesn't want to play ball, and that's cool. We don't mind. So with your InStyler, you're going to straighten your hair like you would a normal straightener, but it's still going to make the noise, but it's just gonna, you're going to just be pulling it down as opposed to holding it up and curling it. So that's it straightened. We don't want to straighten though, so let's just curl this a small bit on the end. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then let's just fix up here a bit as well. So I just want to wait a couple of minutes while my hair cools down, because I'm not going brushing it before it cools down, because then it just won't be right. What I would do if it was a normal day, if I was doing my hair in the morning to go to work, I would just leave it like this and I just go into work. And at that stage, once I had gotten into work, so 30-40 minutes later, I'll have gotten into work and my hair will have dropped into a really nice wave. So that's kind of how I do it. But in this case, just to show you the final look, I will just wait a little while, let it cool down, and then brush through it a little bit and we can see. So while we're waiting on my hair to cool down, I'm going to turn off my InStyler. The InStyler also comes with a heatproof mat, which is really handy. You can just pop your InStyler down on it. The other attachments then is the training wheel I was talking about and this little guy up here. This cost me €120 in Boots. I got mine in Boots in Liffey Valley. So yeah, €120. I guess like a GHD is anywhere from €150 upwards. And I just kind of thought I wanted something a bit more versatile. I think as I'm getting older, I'm getting away from like the poker straight hair. I said that in my Babyless video as well. I just like the poker straight hair doesn't really do it for me anymore. I'm like, oh no, I just want a little bit of body, a little bit of something. I don't know if that's just getting older or whatever it is, but that's what I wanted and that's what I have with the InStyler. So okay guys, so we've sufficiently cooled down. So I'm going to brush through my hair and then we'll reassess the front part if needs be. So now I'm not going crazy at it, I'm just going lightly to see how we're going. You're going to be surprised that it's not going to be as curly as you'd think it's going to be. That sounds mad, I know, but as you can see already, it's just dropped. So guys, that's it. It's just a nice wave. It's not curl as such, it's just a lovely wave with definition. Trust me, trust me, trust me, if you have longer hair, this is gonna be so much nicer on you and it's gonna work so much better. But for my hair, I absolutely love it. Do not give up on this. This is lovely. It's a really, really good tool. I'm really happy with it. It took me ages. I was about to return it, but I persevered and I absolutely love how it makes my hair look. So I really hope that if you have an InStyler, this has helped you a little bit as well. That's it guys. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you in my YouTube family. My YouTube family is growing. It might be only growing a little bit, but it's growing as time goes on and I'm so happy. Yay! So that's it guys. I'll see you in my next video.